I cannot tahan spicy.
Like potato with onion.
Najib's favorite super ring. Hell yeah. Selamat pagi semuanya. It's time for the first full day here in Langkawi. I just prepared myself, got shaven, and I must tell you I had a really good sleep here in my bed. This was a lot more comfortable than sleeping in the plane, and I also had one of the best night's sleep in a long while, even before that, after all those exams and so on. This is a well needed change for me. Anyway, what did I want to tell you right now? I need money. I mean, I got money with me, that's no problem, but the thing is, like, I do not have any ringgits, and I had a lot of problems with my credit card recently, getting into credit card fraud. I didn't know even how it happened. Someone just got something to eat from Uber Eats in Canada, and then I needed to block my credit card, scrap it, and then I got a brand new one just before the trip. And then while I was using the card, it didn't work in Abu Dhabi, and also didn't work here while I was trying to get even the slightest amount of things, and I needed to use my debit card where it was possible. But because Malaysia is a hit and miss with cards, especially in small businesses, you need cash. For me, it was just an absolute hassle to get around with card only, and that's why I need to find a money changer here in Pantai Cenang, as otherwise I cannot go from A to B. And also, some guys approached me at the terminal for renting a car, and this was absolutely annoying because I needed to focus my money first before I could even rent a car. And even one guy wanted that I give him Swiss francs, but I told him, nah, I just rather sleep a night over it and then do it in the next day when I'm fresh, and that's what I am today. So let's get the stuff and hopefully renting a car soon. Unlike most of the places where I've been on a holiday, unlike all the other places where I've been in the world on beach holidays, especially in Greece, I have the feeling that here it's so much less busier compared to there, especially at that time of the day. And to be honest with you, it's 20 to 10 in the morning. And what's even more bizarre is that in the morning I woke up at around 6:30. I don't know how I managed to do that, but you surely cannot believe me this, but it was pitch dark. Normally at that time of the day at 6:30 I'm used to the sun rising, and that by 8 AM it's already bright, but here not at all. I think I just need a little bit of adjustment right here. It's not nice that I have to pay every time with the debit card, but there is absolutely no other choice, and it's really boring right now, so I needed to treat myself with breakfast. So got Mountain Dew in the pitch black edition, really nice one actually. I missed it since last time. And of course Najib's favorite super ring. Right next to this 7-Eleven where I got the stuff is a bank with an exchange office, so I'm going there in a few minutes when it opens up, because they only open at 10 o'clock. Yeah, the pace here is just a lot slower and different from elsewhere where I'm used to. After having done some shopping in Kua for some basic necessities, what I need for my stay, I decided to go to a beach. And before I actually came here sitting on the sand, I went to have some really delicious food. Well, for some people it might be divine, but for me it was just way too spicy. And now I really want to have a lot of fun in the sea. Today it's really sunny, it's not too hot, it's just the perfect temperature, and I really cannot wait to go into the sea for my very first January bath in the sea. Let's go! It's so cold. Hell yeah. On a scale from 1 to 10, how would I rate Tanjung Rhu? Well, if you were looking for a beach which is big, has absolutely nice sand and some complete facilities like a restaurant, a shop, toilet with shower, then I think it is a solid 9 out of 10. But to be honest with you, I need to take off 1 point out of those 9 out of 10 because to the right of me or to the left from your side there is the concrete factory of Langkawi, and the view to that one is not that really nice, and I honestly don't know whether there is some sewage flowing close to the shore into the sea. That's why I'm a little bit concerned, but to be honest with you, the water is not significantly dirtier compared to all the other places where I've been so far in Malaysia. An 8 out of 10 is still very good. Oh yeah, just before I forget it, I needed to use the toilet once and I needed to shower, and if you need to use one of those, you need to pay 1 ringgit, and also I'm so thirsty and I needed to get myself a 100 plus, minus 250. Strangely enough, the pasar malam where I'm supposed to go is just not that close to Pantai Cenang itself. It is a little bit in the outskirts, but according to the receptionist from my hotel, I just need to walk into this direction for like 10 minutes, and it's just a little bit scary because it's quite a busy road. I hope that I'm not going to get into a mishap. Fingers crossed. I really want to get to the pasar malam healthy and safe and sound. Just before I forget to mention it, thank you Didrik, Dominic and Andrew for being my executive producers. Without you, this video would not have been possible, and if you, my dear viewer out there, would like to become a future supporter of my channel too, check out the first link in the description down below. It will lead you to my Patreon page.
Inside, you must put ingredient inside like potato, green onion, mint sauce, tamarind sauce, put all everything inside, and then you eat.
I see.
Nice.
Okay, I got my huge haul with all sorts of things. The giant mango drink, 5 ringgit. The pani puri, 10 ringgit. The potato twister, 3 ringgit. Some chocolate cake. I don't know what kind of cake it is. Looks like a sponge cake but deep fried. Okay. 3.5 ringgit, and 5 pieces of chicken satay, 3 ringgit. I got a lot of food for the cheap thrills. I hope that this food is not going to get cold, or that the drink is going to get melted, well, or better said, that the ice is going to get melted. Hopefully it's going to be amazing, because let's be honest, Malaysian street food lagi best. So instead, like every normal person, I just managed to miss the turn to get into my hotel back, so that's why I'm here somewhere in Pantai Cenang, and just sitting here on the floor with my other stuff that I got here. And the first thing what I want to try is this potato twister thingy. I must say that this is just gigantic, and I'm really curious how it tastes like. Let's try it. Wow, it's just so delicious, and even though it's not as warm as it was before, it still tastes so good. And the cheese and with the mayonnaise, top notch. 10 out of 10. I'm literally getting thirsty from walking so long, and this mango juice hopefully can pick me up. So let's take a good sip.
A few moments later.
So good. It's just the right sweetness. It's cold, and the size itself, damn, is gigantic. And for 5 ringgit, you can complain. 10 out of 10. And now I need some ayam, some chicken, and that's where the satay comes in. Very small grilled chicken sticks, similar to shashlik, but it's so much smaller. I'm wondering how it tastes like. It's good. Tastes really solid. Not too spicy. Actually, it's not spicy at all. It's just right. 9 out of 10. Unfortunately, I cannot eat the panipuri right now because like they have so many liquid sauces inside, and I really don't want to create a mess here in public. So that's why I'm going to skip that for now and pick those kui first. And they have here this chocolate sauce. I'm gonna grab one. Oh wait, they're actually all together. Let's rip it apart first. Dip. And eat it. The dough is just on point. The chocolate sauce is pretty sweet. But in general, this would not be my favorite dessert. But for what it is, it's just top-notch. 2 out of 10. Someone has a fresh look today, doesn't he? Anyway, you see, buzz cut is back, and this is thanks to this barbershop right here. Brother Ayman did a really nice job for me, and for only 25 ringgit you can get a really nice cut and also a decent conversation. I can totally recommend it. But now I really need to do something, and you can already see Pantai Cenang is getting very busy. Here's the thing, Langkawi is very well known for being a duty-free island, and I mean here you can get really good deals on certain products. For example, chocolates and other sweets which cost a lot more money compared to the rest of the country. So one good example, what I've just seen now at one of those duty-free stores here behind me, was one packet of Toblerone 100 grams is only 4.19 ringgit, which makes it even cheaper than the actually same chocolate in Switzerland. And it's the authentic made in Switzerland one, not just made somewhere else in the world and just make it there cheaper because of labor costs and ingredients. In all honesty, if you're considering to buy something like this, do it here. Or there are a lot of other things, like you got Hershey's, you got Loacker, you got various Kinder products, M&M's, everything, like everything what you desire, even some lesser known things, like one of those things what I had back then in Estonia called Geisha, Finnish chocolate, and trust me, that's also a really good thing when you just get surprised with some things which you do not expect them to find anywhere. When you're in a region where you have lots of seafood, e.g. some islands like Langkawi, then of course you're going to a seafood restaurant. And I picked here the Putu Mayo restaurant here in Pantai Cenang because, well, I thought it was the best choice for seafood here nearby, and I think it just has a very pleasant ambiente, and I really cannot wait for the fried squid what I have ordered. For a drink to start my evening with, I picked a trapped tiger, and for now I just want to say cheers on you guys. It looks a lot different from what I expected, but it seems like as if it's going to be a spicy one. So let's try out one bite. It is definitely spicy, oh yeah. I thought it was not going to be spicy or not that much, but Obviously, I cannot tahan spicy, right? But I must say, in terms of flavor and in terms of how it tastes like, it is good. It is quite good. And now, after having a good dinner, which was a little bit too spicy for my palate, and spending like 50 ringgit for the whole meal in total in the restaurant, I am here at the main square in Pantai Cenang, and obviously this is where the whole hustle and bustle is, and this is also one of the main reasons why you should stay here and not in any other place inside Langkawi, especially if you're young and more budget conscious, because everything what you need is just here. You got a nice beach, you got the hustle and bustle, and everything is close. In theory, you don't even need a car if you're just coming for a quick getaway, and obviously you can grab everywhere. Let's go to the beach and see what's going on. Well, it is dark, it is pitch dark here, but I mean, like, I don't know what kind of those lights are back there in the background, but there's like some strobe light in the front, which is like used for stadiums and stuff. I don't know, it's extremely bright, it's really busy, it's really interesting, and the guys who play with fire, the beach, street vendors, everything. This is Pantai Cenang. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Pantai Cenang. I want to take this opportunity to talk with you about something, namely about sustainability and about seeking a better chance in your life. Yeah, it's clear, flying from so far away from Europe to come all the way to Malaysia is definitely taking a huge toll on the environment, because you take such a long plane flight and it is just not that great of an option. But this is unfortunately like the only way how you can get here, and I took in total 3 planes in order to get to Langkawi, and I'm not really proud of it. In fact, I feel a little bit guilty, because do you really need to take 3 planes and fly so far away to get this what you have here? Let me tell you one thing, no, you do not. There are plenty of other places in Europe or in the Mediterranean which are not too far away, where you can experience something similar, like in terms of fire shows, street vendors and so on, and good restaurants too. But here there is a tiny difference, namely people here are genuine. They really like it that people come here, despite them being conservative. They have absolutely zero problem that I'm walking with shorts, or that women are wearing in their culture more revealing clothes. It's no problem for them. And also the food, even though some places might be hit and miss, the food is great. I think this place is beautiful. Yes, it's not that sustainable to come here, but the thing is, like, I think in the bigger picture, maybe in the future there's going to be a place which I would visit more often in my life. Who knows what the future will bring, guys? But I can already tell you, Langkawi is effing beautiful. Saya suka banyak Pulau Langkawi.